Oke. Alright, welcome to the stream. It's been a while, but I guess we're back in some capacity. Um, I'm still tossing up on what to actually play. I thought I'd do like Dark Souls, um, co-op, I guess, and then my brain's like Xenonauts, so I'm not really sure. Um, I guess I'll just do Dark Souls for now. Hopefully we can get some connections. I think we've done the gargoyles, so it's just about doing them more, and then moving on to the next boss, which is oh yeah, the Capra's actually not that bad. Capra's fine. But I want to go down into um, no Capra's. They come back before the Capra. I think you have to talk. The Saints and the Clerics might come back after the Capra, and then say they're going down. I'm not sure. Oh well. We'll play and see what happens. Because yeah, I need to do the catacombs first. It's a screen change. Twitch is really laggy on my um, chat screen. It's not even showing me my preview window. Now it is. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I am online good because I need connections. Yes. Oh, we went back to the Undead Parish. Oh, I could do the Asylum, I guess, as well because of the Oh, I guess I was here. Because of Stray. I don't know if you can co-op Stray. I forget. Is it normally that, like, raised? I thought they put it on the ground usually. Killed a bunch of stuff. And upgraded my claymore to +4. And had armor. But I'm too heavy. Well, I'm mid-rolling. I'm not heavy, but I'm mid-rolling. And I didn't want to be. Gauntlets will let me quick roll. Okay. So I think I'd cleared everything out last time. I think the only thing I'd upgraded was my strength to hold the Zweihander, which is 4 points more, but a lot more damage. And that's gonna make me mid-roll all the way to my robe. I can't wear anything else. It's only 0.1, 1.4. That lets me mid-roll. No. Okay. That's 1.1. It won't even let me. No. It makes me mid-roll. Okay. I guess we don't. I guess we don't. Still haven't upgraded anything else. Could put it up near the boss, I suppose. If people are having trouble or needing to be summoned for it. Because I had killed everything. Why did this say? I thought this said Firelink Shrine. Welcome in, Cedric. Been a while. Birthday today? This is my work. Look at me. Look how hard I'm working. See? I thought your birthday was on September 11th. I'm full-time streaming. What are you doing? I heard you doing bartending when I got a message from. Why do I sound so low energy right now? I got up a few hours ago, and I haven't had coffee in maybe 3 days. I've stopped drinking coffee every day. You are right now. Are you putting my stream over the bar speakers? Is it fun? I guess I can go buy things from him while I wait. Bring the energy. I think this is as energetic as it's gonna get. It's probably a nice day to. Do you have an outside area? Um, do you have an out? That was nice and loud. It's always much louder than like the game and everything. I turned it down, but still. Does your bar have like an outside area? That would be like a good place to be right now. It's really sunny. I don't think I'm gonna get any summons. I could put it here. How many times did I even do? I don't know. 6 times maybe? Yeah, it does be not working today. Oh, okay. What did you say I am right now to the working part? I guess you wouldn't want to work on your birthday. Who would want to work? I have the day off. Every day is a day off when I'm not working. But I never have a day off because now I'm working. See? I'm poking bureaucracy right in the face. I've had a lot of days off. I haven't been streaming. I haven't been making content. The algorithm is not working for me. I don't know if anyone's even awake to do some summons. Okay, Lortrix gone. Are you gonna do something special for your birthday? You should go to the bar that you work at and make them serve you. Nice. I'm being just as that. You say that. You say just now you're being awesome, and I'm being summoned. So now I can confirm that I've just been summoned. Have fun and enjoy cheesecake. Thanks for dropping by. Gold Coast. Look at me. I'm a gold sun. We're both in this together. Look at Cedric right here. AS. Us, Edrak. See? You can confirm just as he said that I got summoned into this world. It's real. It's true. Hopefully the cheesecake is good. I'm sure it is. Who doesn't like cheesecake? Maybe bad cheesecake? Cheesecake that's not very good. Do you know to... Yep. Watch out. Okay. Are they buffed by the... Oh, never mind that. By the... Look at that ragdoll. The channeler? Or is the channeler dead? I have no poise. So a single hit staggers me out of my combo. It's not good. Did you kill the Boulder Knight here? You going straight? Excuse me. You going straight there? You don't want to... Okay. Are you pancake? Did you deal with Lortrek already, I guess? I don't know. Alright. If you want to do the gargoyles, we'll do the gargoyles. I like that armor. That's one of my favorites. That's probably my favorite set. That is my favorite set, the leather armor that you find in the Gaping Dragon boss room. Cheesecake, huh? I could go for some cheesecake. I had some cereal for breakfast. And bananas yesterday. Okay. You got a Claymore. Oh, you're summoning a Solaire as well. Is this your first time? Or are you playing this through and you just want to beat the bosses? Or you, I don't know if Solaire has a quest. I think you're a girl. Claymore's nice with that armor. Oh, is this a repeat? No. You haven't faced the boss yet. Okay. Maybe this is your first time playing completely. I wonder which gargoyle is fake and which one is real. Can I skip this if they also want to skip? No. It's if they skip it. No, I skipped it. I sweep? You did. I mean, it has extra health now that it's 3 summons. Should be dead. Okay. Heal. Please don't kill me. Heal. Okay. I think we've won it now. We can roll through the fire. I don't know about iframe, so let's go to... Is he fat rolling? There you go. Gotcha. That was, kinda close. I might have fallen off. I might have died. I might have got caught in the crossfire. 5,000 for a summon and a sunlight medal. They don't have a lot to offer. I don't know if I should put my summon sign near the boss, somewhere closer to the boss. I don't mind it near Andre's bonfire, because it means that I can help other people with their world, get my Estus back. And that's extra souls always. But it could mean the difference between getting summoned and not getting summoned, depending on which they come from. Because if you put your summon sign up near the boss, no matter where anyone's coming from, whether it's from the Firelink Shrine way, which is that way, or from Andre's, which is that way. Well, technically Firelink Shrine is actually that way, if you look at the elevator. Oh, we got one summon today. That's okay. That's okay. Do I have any Titanite? I have large Titanite. I don't know if I have enough though. The ring came into effect, so I was close. I have no other rings. Could buy. I could buy some items. I could buy all of. Not Chancellor Villager, because that's from DS2. What's his name? No, Petrus of Tharalan, that's a cleric. The Pardoner Cromwell. He's up here. Could do that. Buy out his stock with 27,000. I don't know if he has anything else that I actually need. Apart from humanity. Lightning Spear because I joined the Covenant. I don't have 20 faith. I have 8. I'm far away. I'm far away from that. He has Rings of Sacrifice. He has a Miracle. I guess I can spend my souls on that. Maybe not the Miracle. It's useless to me, I guess. I know it disappeared. Duke's Archives from up there. There's a mod from SoftServe is working on. A lighting mod to be able to show you all the areas that you could see from each part of the map. So, not seeing a low level. Did you fight people, fight him and kill him? Yeah. No, what did you do? Oh, I guess it's faster for you to die. Because you don't care. That's strange. That's... I feel like there's more than one bloodstone there. No, that's the same guy. Just, yeah, that's it. You had a Homeward Bone. You get a Homeward Bone from this boss. Oh. Okay. Why? Because I did invasions? Why am I sinful? Did I do invasions? Give me a second. I just better not hit him when I put my controller down. Alright, sorry. Just in time for the bell. Um, he doesn't say the sin part. Maybe because I sat at the bonfire. No. Mm. Do I actually have oh, because he called me a sinner, but I didn't sin. Mm. Why is that? Okay, maybe it's sitting at a bonfire. I don't need this, I don't need this. He sells infinite amounts of these. He probably doesn't sell infinite amounts of these. Does he actually sell infinite amounts of these? I think he sells 10. He might sell 10. 5,000 each. Okay. That one blood stain. There's another one underneath it, I know there is. I can't interact with it. No, it's always gonna be that one. Okay, can I just talk to you? Alright. So I'm not a sinner, but he talked to me about my um, dedication to sin, which just meant I used my um, red IOPS to invade, which I did. I don't know how many I had, however many Petrus had in his stash. That's how many. I'll put my sign down the bottom. As per usual. I haven't been invaded, I guess I could. There are bloodstains here. It's usually good. I like this place anyway. It's not actually on the ground, it's always hovering. I thought it'd be closer to the ground. Is that a remastered bug? That the signs hover? Or are they always like that? I guess if you're running around, it doesn't look like the sign is hovering. But obviously if you move your camera like this, you can see that, yes, of course. Almost as high as that enemy's corpse. Can I spread it out a little bit? There we go, look. At least that enemy's corpse is bathed in sunlight. All they had to do was die for it. I did go down to Firelink and talk to Lord Rex, so he gave me a sunlight medal. Killed everything around here. I've got 2,000 souls. I don't know what that is for. Or what else I could use it on. There's a cutoff point here for the fog gate. My sign will disappear. And I'm glad I'm not banned from online because I've tried mods a few times with remastered. And I think one time I forgot to turn online off. And yeah, I got really worried. And I actually messaged Bandai Namco saying I was just wondering if my account is still able to be paired up with players because I wanted to do a lot of co-op my cleric run. I guess now I'm doing co-op with my level 6. So 5 points were put into strength. Strength was at 11? Is that right? 10. I must have put 5 points into strength. And that was it. I don't remember putting points into anything else. Just, but I can't because it's 6. If I start at level 1, I thought strength and dexterity were matched, but soul level 1 is soul level 1. Maybe it was 12? That wouldn't work either. It'd have to be 5. 5 plus 1, so what, strength was 11 and dexterity was 10? That doesn't seem right. For the pyromancer anyway, it seemed just like that would be a weird decision to make. And oh well. They made the decision. Alright, gave that firekeeper corpse. I keep a soul. Yeah. Feet. I do have low undead burger I could do. Still just level 6. I'm not getting many summons here. I have the key. Yeah, the basement key. And that is a pretty big step up from gargoyles. The fastest way I could... Well, the dragon's gone, except I'd have to go backwards. And going backwards might hit me with the flame from the dragon. I don't know. I've done the gargoyles a few times. I might do them once more. I was hoping I'd get a summon just as soon as I said that. And then we can go down to the basement with the Capra Demon. Can you not dig your sword into the bottom if you look high enough? Because you're technically aiming with the camera? No, I guess not. I mean, maybe here is actually the best spot because no matter what, people will have to, well, they'll see your summon sign, but from either place, either or, this would be both doors. If I angled it kind of that way to say that I'm here for the boss. I'll try that. Although there's a big enemy there, a bunch of Balder Knights and the mage up there. The seer. What are they called? The channeler. This might not be a good spot. But in terms of my sign being seen, but potentially being seen, best would be from here. Is that what that cross guard is for? Is that to catch swords? It's a nice looking sword. I don't know if I've ever noticed that like intricate pattern on its handle. Yeah, cool. Yeah, it's cool. Okay. Capra Demon. The fastest way would just be going backwards, because the Capra's closer to the parish than Firelink, until I get the shortcut, in which case it'll take me around Undead Burg way. And that's probably the first thing I want to do, once I head down to that basement, is open up that shortcut door. Still have 10 flasks. I don't think that was a good spot for a summon sign. Andre does sell shard. Got 2,191 souls. That might even be a level. Honestly. Somebody got the bell. Dark Root's down there. I don't want to sit at the bonfire because it'll proc all the enemies again. It's been kindled. Okay. How much to upgrade the claymore? Is it still small shards? Yep. Okay, I'll buy 3. Can buy 2. Damn. And you can't reinforce anything that I would want. A broadsword or a straight sword. The only 2 swords that I'd really need to infuse would be here. But I'm short Titanite. I could kill the Titanite demon here, I guess. Could give me the souls that I need. Co-op could also give me 5,000. That's more than enough. More than enough. Those are weird. It felt like a very long run. Maybe I was just moving the camera and running around in a big wide circle. I guess we'll put our sign down in the trusty spot. Right here, right here. And wait it out. It's quite a bit of stamina on the attack roll. I think I'm left with the tiniest bit. And look, Cedric's name's green now when I refreshed my chat page. Weird. I thought that once you picked your color that was it. I don't know, it changed. Maybe for you it's the same, but for the streamer it's different. But then, why would you bother? It helps to pick out names by color anyway for me. Just quickly glance at the screen, see someone with the blue or the green, you're like, yep, that's that person. What happened to you? You were fighting the big guy. Yeah. Did you get staggered by the Boulder Knight? Or killed by that big guy? I don't know. You got hit by the Boulder Knights and probably the big guy. Did you just get parried? Look at that. It was some weird, and then they died from that? From standing? Was that their death animation? It just didn't play properly? Okay. I guess it was. I guess it was their death animation, it just didn't play properly. Fine for you. Do I go down and do Capra? I've only got one summon today. I don't know if it's a time zone thing or a soul memory thing. Nothing else has been upgraded past +5, which would push me to the next tier. Because there's weapon matchmaking as well as there is level matchmaking. Is this in need of repair? Not really. Not really. It's good that these swords are close together, right? Yeah. C and D, C and C. Interesting. So I'd have just enough. Even if you have the tiniest bit of stamina, you can make an attack. And then, do you get penalized for depleting your stamina? It depletes quickly. And comes back more slow. More slow. Comes back slower. 1, 2. That's my stamina. If I do one roll, I feel like it doesn't deplete as... I feel like it comes back faster when it hasn't been completely drained. I don't know if I can test that. Yes, that's the tiny bit of stamina, and yeah, after the move it comes back. Okay. And that's all my stamina gone. Yeah, it feels like it takes a while. I've over-drained my stamina. Yeah. Feels like it comes back slower. Yeah. Yep. Definitely feels like it comes back slow once you've drained all of it. So it's like, don't drain all your stamina ever. Unless you are 100% sure the enemy's gonna die, don't drain your stamina. If you can avoid it, or else you're gonna get caught. If you do get caught, you'll have no stamina. And it'll take even longer to regen. I have 93. I'm doing 257 points of damage and 0 poise. 0 poise. I feel like one of these would be needed for the best boys. 7.8, 6.0. Awesome. Mid-rolling gross. Well, I think that'll be the last gargoyle battle we do. Hey, you're a pyromancer too. Hello. Nice to see you. How are you? Okay. They're not the chatty type. You don't have... oh. I'm dead. Might have died there. Okay. Might have actually... I think I had 1 point of damage. Sorry, one tick of health, excuse me. Do you want to do these boulder knights? Oh no. Got that one a little bit. Backstabbed. Got it. Okay. Wow, you're alive? You're not alive. It's glitched out. Imagine if somehow it comes back to backstab us. Okay, it's dead. Do you want to go down here? No. No, you don't. Okay. I'm coming. Wow. That not kill? Okay. There we go. We have to be careful in here. Don't go behind me immediately. That guy came out and then didn't come out. Now we're in trouble. Are they buffed? I feel like they're buffed. Yep. Oh, they're buffed. Ciao. Oh no. Okay. Need to heal. Okay, let's go. I didn't get that one. I was gonna say. I feel like I should have. Got you both? Surely. Wow, that was kind of weird. I have one Estus Flask left. Okay. Where'd he go? He dropped down. You wanna fight him? Okay. He dropped down. Oh man, that could have been... Well... I'll hold my tongue and say that should have been so much cooler than it was, but oh well. I'm gonna heal up now. It's all my health gone, so I've got to be good for the boss. I've actually got to be good for the boss. Did you kill that boulder knight down this way? I guess not. I will. Got it. Okay. Now back to the boss. Give me a second. Oh, they're summoning Solaire. 1 minute. Alright. Sorry. Summoning Solaire. Maybe for the Sunlight medals, I guess? Or, oh no, okay. Someone else is up here too? You're parrying. You're a dex build. You've got a... The Drake Sword is... Technically... I don't know how they got this on. Oh, they went to, Valley of the Drakes first. They must have the Master Key. Starting with the Thief class. Interesting. That's fair enough, I guess. Okay. That was weird. Why did that stop so short? Oh no, it's bad. I hit it, but I'm not doing a lot of damage, honestly. Oh, that was a miss. I can take this one. I'll try. I think that hit it. Okay. Nope. Dead. Now dead. Okay. And now we've done it. Just as long as we don't get caught in its fire. It's kind of weird, the lag with this. I don't know if it's ever been that laggy. Did they do peer-to-peer? Well, no, I think they went to servers for this. They had peer-to-peer for Dark Souls 1, but they went servers for DS1 Remastered. Okay, I said that was going to be the last time I did that boss. I'll have to be back in a second. So I have to quit out and come back. Bear with me. I'm not gonna sit. I'll just move out here. Good. Glad you're in. I'll go buy shard for Andre. Upgrade my claim. Give me a second. Alright, sorry. So I needed one extra shard and then put it into the claymore. People getting summoned here? No, you can't. Summon sign dissipates as soon as you enter this. That was kind of close. Yeah, I need one shard. And I'm going to reinforce my weapon. To make the claymore +5. Yes. Awesome. And that's it. I could do a short sword with a long sword and a broadsword. A bastard sword is a great sword, just like the claymore. I guess I could do the bastard sword. I don't mind the bastard sword. It's just a big, wide, sweeping sword. Without too much. So I need 3. If I got enough, I could get 7. Reinforced weapon. The bastard sword is just a big... Oh, I'm gonna need a lot more. It's just for 1 level, right? Bastard sword is just a big broadsword. I could buy 2. Reinforce. +3. I'm short 1. I could buy the shard, but I wouldn't have enough souls. Okay. Would I? No, I have 60 souls, okay. So now if I were to say use the bastard sword, these are both great swords. There's no way that a bastard sword weighs as much as a claymore. Okay. It does, technically. So you want like a better moveset. That's what you're trading off. You're trading off a better moveset. I'd rather heavy boots. I could actually wear them. Manchettes. I could wear manchettes with this as well. I couldn't wear a hood, could I? No. Okay. Could I wear leather gloves for poise? Give me 5. Wow. No, it's a mid-roll. Could I wear... Well, this is lighter and it gives me poise. Wow, okay, I'd have poise then. That's good. Could I wear this? Wow, I still couldn't, okay. That's 2.7 and it gives me a lot of resistances, it's much heavier. But for poise, no. It wouldn't do it. And that, all the other stuff's even heavier. 6? No. The waistcloth might be... That's even lighter, okay. It's actually quite good for resistances. Then we have this. Do I have the strength to one-hand it? I do. I don't have anything in my shield. It's the moveset. Yeah, I'll be back in a little bit. I'm glad we did that. Yeah, so it's a server. I will come back. Just got something to do. But I hope it was capturing because I could see that it was capturing. I'll leave you with some music. And then I hope to be back. I don't know if I'll do Capra when I come back or if I'll just do Xenonauts maybe. Not sure. I'll leave you with the SimCity soundtrack. It's much too loud, sorry. It's like high octane stuff. I think that's alright. I hope it is. I'll see you back soon. Alright, I'm back. Thanks for patience. I think that's around 10 minutes or so. Maybe longer. Sorry. Um, just had to do something. So you know how it is, I guess. With that last invasion, we're gonna go back into Dark Souls and do Capra. I don't think the clerics are back. From memory. Maybe they leave after I kill Capra. I don't want to kill Capra. Or do I? I actually forget, I'm not sure. Okay. Let's play and find out, I guess. Okay. Because I want to do the catacombs early. To talk to Patches, yep. But not too early, of course. They really don't have a lot of, health. I don't want to accidentally start a, modded character, because some of these are modded. Did perish. Alright. So we're done with that. Now we go do Capra. I can quick roll with this. I guess I'll use this for the thieves. One hand. Yeah, that's probably better. Probably. Oh, I didn't kill you. Yeah, right. Okay. Because you respawn every time. Good range. There's no bonfire down there for me, so I'm gonna do some clearing out. Okay. Don't you ambush me up. Okay, I need to get used to this moveset as well. I have some poise, right? Excuse me. Interrupted by drop, which is a lot of poise reduction. I'm always surprised you can't roll through those. I guess they're not barrels. It's time to roll. Way too early. Way too early. I tell you. Could have just killed me there, couldn't you have? My health is not very good. Not very good at all. Not very good at all. I need to get better at dodging, because that's what I'm going to be doing a lot of. All the night here. Oh no, he's dead, because... Okay. Does that mean shield guy's dead here? Yeah. So then... This is the way. Archers. Rats. Black Knight's dead. I need to one-hand this for being faster. Doesn't kill anyone though. A straight shot should. Oh. No stamina there at all. He might come up to meet me. Maybe. He just Estused. That's what he did. A jumping attack to... If I could, I would. There we go. Two-handed for now, I guess. Thanks for that block shield. That was not a shield, but a post. I guess it shielded me from the arrow. 152. Does the bastard sword swing faster? I feel like yes it does. Does it? Doesn't it? It uses just before the line. Yeah, same deal. I think they are the same in terms of speed. I might be wrong. Yeah. I might be wrong. There's a bonfire here. I should probably hit that in case I die. Because the next step... Forget the rats. The next step is just across that bridge. The Drake might come back. It's a little slow for my liking. Should one hand kill these hollows, right? Should. Got 9 flasks. I won't sit. No. Well, if I die, I die. It's a shortcut that I want that I could actually use. That'd be better than this shortcut. For the thieves, dagger parry is not going to work. I'm just going to have to... I can't outpoise them, can I? Not really. Okay. The Drake comes back, I might be in trouble. Let's not kill. Should. Too far away. Missed completely. Blow guard. Kick. I wonder how much damage the kick does without any poise. Without a shield, I should say, sorry. No Drake, good. Oh no. Drake's back. Well, I have a bonfire right here. So my next run is that way. Did you drop anything? Surprised it came back. I have 8 flasks, I should be able to do it. Yeah, okay, ready? Oh. The first time he flies is when it happens. Interesting. Solari is still here? Yeah. Okay. I ideally need something faster for these guys. The wily thieves. Over the lower undead berg. Ideally. Now remastered should have patched this. I am playing remastered, right? Just clip through the floor anyway. No matter what. I think it's Daughters of Ashur Prepare to Die. Again, that adds an enemy here, which I like. So we have a shortcut. Which is a really good shortcut, actually. But again, it opens from a very weird way. I don't know if I need to two-hand here, but... No, one hand's enough. Okay. 8 flasks. I will sit here, this would be foolish of me not to. I guess I'll clear out. Will I? Oh, you were from before, okay. No, I guess I won't, it's enough. Because I'm going backwards. Through here. The 5 bomb guys are there. A few of you there. I wonder if the merchant... Could I kill him for an Uchigatana really? Maybe if I spend the lot of souls I have. I had like 20,000 or something. I could kill him. Knowing I've bought as much as I can from him forever. You know? I'd have the Uchigatana. Too far away. It kind of pushes them a little bit, doesn't it? There we go. 2,000 souls is what? Bolts? Arrows? Don't think it's worth it. I'll talk to him, I guess. But apart from that, what can I do?
Oh, still keeping up, never. Yeah, my wares. Of course they're
Yes,
stolen.
they are.
What did you think? And when you lose your head, I'll sell it all again.
As in stolen wares that are mine? Or?
Here, I'm not here to win.
What didn't I really buy from you? Bought everything from you. Bought everything from you. What would I need you for after I killed you? Lloyd's talismans, repair powder. I don't need duplicates of anything else. I have 3 wooden arrows. No, I have 50. I bought 50 of all of these. Okay. I don't know. Firebombs are pretty good, but I'm a pyromancer. Throwing knives are pretty good. Repair powder. I did get everything, didn't I? Yeah.
Throw me if you haven't got a light.
Okay. I guess you live for now.
Oh, I hope you.
I guess you live for now.
Yeah, I'm not
Okay, so that's his boss dialogue.
cheap, right?
I guess Yoruchi. I don't have the dex for it anyway. I don't. I don't have the dex for it anyway. Okay. So my goal is to sit here and then go to the bonfire. Level up 758 souls. It's not a lot at all. Not a lot at all. No aggro range for you. I guess the Drake can kill the guys up top. We'll kill the guys up top. You rats and soldiers are there. Oh wait, I have gone the wrong way. I opened the shortcut in the other section of the area. I totally forgot about it. Open the loop around. That's not a lot of poise because it's a jumping attack, I guess. Okay. Wow. What? I did 47. Why? Because he was technically blocking? Technically? Technically? It's always the loudest sound alert. What is the deal with Twitch streamers? Welcome back, Cedric. Do you like how that rhymes? What is the deal with Twitch streamers? What's the deal with that sound alert being 300% louder than everything else? Why is that? Why is that? That's what I'd like to know. Because it is. Because my volume's not set up properly. I don't know how to get uniform volume for everything. I'm sure there's a way if I looked at the broadcasting software or whatever. Streaming software. I guess streaming is a type of broadcast. Or casting broadly. How was the cheesecake? Probably good. See, that one's at an appreciable volume, I think. That one's okay. Thanks for the lurk. He's coming for me. No longer. Okay. Is that tracking or was it just me? That one's quietest. That one's extremely quiet. That one's very quiet. It's too quiet. I'm just going down here. I've already been hit. So I'm gonna have to Estus. Should I parry? That one's fine, I think. But the Seinfeld one is incredibly loud. Oh, you are coming. Good. Maybe the game is too quiet. I did turn the game down a little bit. I think I'll put the game up a little bit. Because it feels quiet. No. Key settings? It's keyboard settings. Options. Yeah. 5, 6. 6. Maybe that's better, so I can turn it down for me and still have the game in the background, because I'm not talking very loud. I think it was fairly okay, I don't know. I don't, but the shortcut's open. That's all I really have to worry about. Plus there are dogs. There are dogs. And there are hollows. Dogs I have to avoid. He's already up. Wow, it's very quick aggro range. It's very quick aggro range. Okay. It's not a lot of poise. I don't have a lot of poise. There's another one. Oh wow, did you see that? Did you see that? That dog done did it. Is there another? Yes, there is. Also ambushes. He's coming. I'll get him. But he's gonna take your time. What's he gonna do? Oh wow. No, that didn't work. Well, that might. Gotcha. Well, if it's one-shotting the dogs, I hope it's gonna keep the other guys down. This charmer hit.
Somebody, please let me out of here. Somebody, anybody.
I can actually do that for you. I
Unlock
have the
door.
key.
Damn.
Oh, and I can open an even closer shortcut all the way from Filing Shrine to the aqueduct. I can't talk to you any further. I can only open it. Okay. Hello.
Brilliant. You opened the door for me. Thank you. I'm saved. I thought I might never escape.
I wonder
am
why you were
Prince
here.
of Vinheim, a sorcerer of the school. I am much obliged for your assistance.
Imagine talking to this
Thanks to
person.
you, I may now resume my
And it does
travels.
look like a clan, actually. I think I did an okay job.
Oh, hello. I'm
I
fine.
think.
I will rest a while, then return to filing. I have my source. Besides,
Okay. Is that him done?
oh, hello. I'm fine. I have my. Besides,
I'll break these. Get the sorcerer's set behind him. He was locked up with the sorcerer. I wonder why. I don't know. But this is, I guess, as far as the sorcerer got. So, yep, that's you there. See? We've got hollows and torches here. Hi. They could kill me, because they have very high staggerable moves with their torches. Incredibly high staggerable moves. Are you coming? This isn't good. It was okay. Is there one more of you? It's bad. Nope. There we go. That was enough to do you in. I hope it was enough to do you in. I just looked at my microphone thing to see if I was actually. That is correct. Dark. And then there's another whole set of them right here. Guarding twin humanity. Oh no. See, that's the move that can kill you. I talked about not running out of stamina completely last part of the stream and I just did it then. I was gonna say, he's still alive. Humanity. Okay. I hope I don't get bled out by the thieves. The thief set is pretty cool. I do like the thief set, you do get it here. So I guess the thief got a little further than the sorcerer, technically. Technically. Yeah, bonfire. Can't you see? It's a bonfire. Alright, where are the ambushes? There's one there. Right? Yeah, I don't want to attack you through the door though. It's probably a good message, but... There you go. Hello. Wow, there are a few of you. Didn't kill. Oh no. I always come through here. There we go. There's some breathing room on these thieves. Actually, wanted to jump and attack, but that worked. There we go. Alright, one bush down. A little bit of health lost, not that bad. This is not the armor set, is it? It's the mail breaker. I wish the mail breaker were much better. I really do. Because I actually don't mind the Mailbreaker. I think it's cool. It should be like really, really good. I don't know why it isn't. It's always bad. In Souls. Always bad. Was this the knife thrower? Okay. There another dog. This is a really nice part actually. I like the part with the grass. More ambush. Need to top off my health. Got a lot of humanity. Soothing attack's probably good. No, if I could get it. Here we go. Okay. No, I don't like that. That was good. That worked out better than I actually had hoped. That worked out a lot better than I'd hoped. And having a thrusting attack is really good. Target shield and a bandit's knife? Bandit's dagger? I think it was bandit's knife. Cool. I think there are still more around. Can't let my guard down, not yet. Large silver lost, undead. 4,500 souls. I think the thief set's in the right door. Right door. I believe so. No, I was wrong. Another door further, I guess. Ah, it's here. Well, it's in a right door. Yeah, cool. Really cool set. And you get the thief's knife too, or did I not get that? No, the thief starts with a dagger. So I guess I already had it. I got the target shield from one of them. The target shield was here. I guess the thief got further than the sorcerer, technically. Yeah, is there another dog? I forget. If there is or isn't. I've really never had a problem with the Capra Demon. I've heard a lot of trouble about him. Oh, it's a shortcut. A lot. Because he jumps at you straight from the fog gate. I haven't had that issue, maybe because I know him already. I didn't get blindsided. Speaking of blindsided. Why are they not in their parry stance? Which is probably the way they're gonna kill me. They parry me real bad. Oh, that's not good. I wanted a jumping attack, but I'll take a death no matter how I get it. Thanks for phasing through the earth. If you didn't know about this shortcut and you go all the way to the Capra Demon, and then you find out about it later, it makes you very upset. Because this takes you all the way back to Firelink. Get the key from the Capra. More souls. More souls. Such a shame they never came back to this world design. Such a shame. At least to my knowledge and the depth that they had it for Dark Souls 1. It's a real actual shame. A real actual shame. The mixing is just terrible for me, you can't even hear unless you have your camera turned around. Yes, wonderful.
Nothing good ever happened now that I... You've come to this land. There are nothing but pure undead. Go down along the side to reach the depths of the undead berg. Only unkempt crooks and liars to be found there.
Why would you tell me about the Undead Berg now?
Like myself. But who knows? Maybe you'd fit right in.
Like, I meet you now, I've gone through the Undead Berg. You tell me about the Undead Berg now?
There are nothing but pure undead.
It's kind of weird.
There are nothing pure.
Okay.
What up?
Okay. Because that's insinuating you walk through the front, maybe with a master key, I guess.
A pleasure to see
You care about me buying anything later?
Fine then, but you'll regret it.
I don't think she really has anything I want right now. Can't buy the humanity. 5,000. She got arrows. I'm gonna buy some arrows. I guess not gonna ever use them. Rotten pine resin would be cool. Charcoal pine resin. Skulls. This is good for going to Blighttown. Buy 2 charcoal pine resins. 2 rotten pine resins. Another charcoal pine resin. Rotten pine resin. And 2 throwing knives. And arrows. Why do I have arrows? Why do I have arrows? I'm never gonna use them. You don't care that I bought all that from you? You don't mind at all?
Come again, if you please.
No?
Oh, there you are, dearie. A pleasure to
Doesn't bother you?
You've come to
Guess not.
Are
See ya.
you toying?
Do I look like I'm
One
toying
day
with you?
your fate will catch up with
Is
you.
that written in my
I
face?
have a sense for these things. The gods above are watching you.
You think so, huh? And they're looking down on me at my face. What's the fastest way to get down without dying? Dark Souls 2 full damage? Not today. So there's a shortcut to Firelink. When I die, I'm gonna go back. Less than ideal. I guess we put our sign here and wait. I always like to put it in the middle of that, bit right between these 2 messages, because I think it's nice and it stands out. This isn't bad either, between these 2 arches. I don't know why I think in those terms of like, oh, what would a nice summon sign look like? Level 6. Oh, there's someone. They coming back to summon me? Died. Just died right then, didn't they? Treacherous these parts. Let's see, the armored set. It's a little heavier. But wearable. Does it give me poise? It gives me no poise. It gives me no poise. So I trade. Well, could I have a hood? Could I have a hat? Wow, 0.9 is too much as well. I really think the bastard sword and the claymore should be lighter. If I look at the bastard sword, it's not a really good spot for it, is it? The claymore's longer. Claymore is much longer. Why would the bastard sword and the claymore, which is so ornate, weigh the same? The bastard sword should be lighter. Enemy roll no matter what. What if I had this? Yeah, no, they're both the same. I keep forgetting. Sorry. The bastard sword and the claymore are both the same. I like the bastard sword's moveset though. I forget if I had to level up to get some summons in here. Or not. But if I do get summoned, it's got to be with these Y. So I can't have that. Can't have that. I can't even have that. It's that heavy. This is lighter. Yeah. Pants. 1.5. 1.4. Wow. No pants. Gloves. Probably a hat, right? No. The rolls all have the same iframes, supposedly. It's just the animations that are different. Wow, I can't even have that. 0.9, surely, right? No? Are you that heavy? How much do you weigh? 2.3? What am I over encumbered with? What am I so over encumbered with? I'm gonna say there's a Y-hander, but that's not it. I swear I could have had 2 pieces before, maybe I was wrong. out. Gloves. And the hat. With heavy boots. No, mid-roll. Do I have anything lighter? There it is. Oh. Oh. So close. Probably the hat. Well, not even the hat, no. Could I have some gloves? No. The lightest gloves I have are 1.4. I can't wear them. They're mid-rolling. That has no weight, does it? Imagine if the whole time I had that. And that was the weight. That was weighing me down. This is 1.4. So is this, and this says poise. Unbelievable. I need poise. I have that. I have a hat and pants. Still mid-rolling. Probably can't have gloves. It's 1.4. Alright, mid-roll. If I had no hat and a cloak. Okay, so I have the... No, it's still mid-roll. That's really interesting. 1 point of stamina would make a big difference. 2.3. Alright, that's the lightest thing I have. So is this. It's too much. I guess the Sorcerer Boots actually have clothing and the Hollow Warrior set doesn't. It is the lightest thing I can have. I guess I can have gloves. A 1.4 and a hat. But it's still mid-rolling too. Can't even have a hat. You won't even let me have a hat. Or if I can't have that, then no, because it's only a couple of points. 2.3. Yeah, mid-roll. It's the leggings that are the heaviest. So I guess I could have this. This. Oh, I can't even have that. That's bizarre. I'm gonna need to stomach the Capra Demon. The hat's 0.9. I can't even have that. Have I done this like a billion times? 1.4, 2.3. Gloves. That's a 1.4. This is the same as gloves, but look at the damage reduction. Gives me poise. Alright, that's our set for now. Can't have that, can I? Any summons? Any summons at all? I guess I have poise. That's about it. Can you see the Capra through here? I don't know, if I get stomached by the dogs, I'm in trouble. I'm in big trouble. Looks like I got no poise. There's someone fighting. That's true. That is true. Sorrow ahead. I could put my sign closer to the shortcut. But then again, it's like, if I put my sign there, only one way person is going to see me. Putting my sign at the boss, I mean, it isn't ideal because you want to help with the area. But, oh no. I thought I was dead. I thought I was dead. 100% I thought I was dead. Unless I kill the Capra Demon. And, I don't know. I think I'm too low level. I think if anything I'll put a point into stamina. So I could wear some more armor. Cause a point in vitality just means I have more margin for error. I don't know if that's important if I don't get hit. If I don't get hit I can use the stamina to get me out of trouble. Which means the stamina would probably be best if I want to dodge a lot. Plus I can also have equip load higher. So it's 2 stats, stamina and equip load, which is really overpowered. If you think of it. No other stat gives you 2 perks. Should level up your stamina and your equip load at the same time. So, no wonder King George Boar, haha, um, separated the stats. I remember hearing that Elden Ring was going to add, well, and then Dark Souls 3 did it with Vitality. I remember hearing Elden Ring was going to make it, so that equip load raised with strength. Which made sense, right? The stronger you are, the heavier your equip load. I like that. I don't know if dexterity should have let you raise stamina, but I always thought that strength and dexterity, I mean, they are the primary attack stats for physical damage being done. It just made me think, yeah, one of them could have something else. Because it just, yeah, the stronger you are, the more you'd think you'd be able to wield giant weapons and wear heavy armor. It doesn't mean you'd have more stamina to swing them. It just means you'd be big enough to carry them. But I guess I'm not so sure. I don't know why they didn't do that. You can throw fire bombs from here over the top to kill the Capra Demon before getting into the boss room. Which is interesting. I wonder if I should... Can I put my sign down all the way from Firelink? If I go back to Firelink, I'm gonna have to walk through all the guys. That's a nice sword. You hear the Capra? Kind of, yeah. Kind of. I think I remember feeling that this was the longest time to get a summon for the Capra Demon. I feel like that was true. So I guess I'll put my sign down somewhere earlier for people to see. The going past the door ends the... oh, well, there are two ways people can see me here as well. This way and this way, yeah. Right, so this is probably the best place. Instead of just before the boss. My MacBook is going to, shut down. Great. There it was one, two, actually, well, three. No one you would go backwards though, so two. Let's try this. I usually like putting it here. Feels nice. Like that would be a spot where you'd have a summon sign because you're busy standing here watching over the area, I guess. But that way, if you're coming down from Undead Burgway, you see it. And this way, if you're coming down from the other side of the Undead Parish, you see it. Try right, try cooperation. I didn't even heal, well, because I fell, right? I think that's what happened. I don't know if I'm too low leveled for summons against the Capra right now. I need to be a little higher, maybe. I did get a fair few for my cleric character, and then no summons for Sif, because I think a lot of people fight Sif after the, I haven't gone yet. I can't actually talk to you, you're glitched. Technically, because I went to Firelink and you haven't gone to Firelink yet. I'm pressing A, it's not working. Maybe he just hates the way that I look. I mean, I have soul items. A few. And you see, there's that mod that I was saying earlier, FromSoft Serve is making so you can see these areas. You can actually see the Capra Demon from a point in Undead Burg. What to do? I don't need to level up at Undead Burg. I have Andre from Undead Burg. I also have my own smith box. Apart from that, I'll just be running around. Waiting for a summon. Does this block my summon? No, it's the chamber. I do feel my level's probably too low. Can't one-hand this. Would I die if I fell from here? No, I did take a lot of HP. But now I'm fully healed. Now I know you don't die. I mean, it would be pretty extremely discouraging actually. I've got 10 vitality. Did I fall from the very top? Probably right here. I mean, jumping down from here, I think. Falling down from here would kill you in Dark Souls 2. With low vit. I know that for true. Like this rusted door with bars keeping the undead depths locked away. Running attack, sprinting attack. I could do undead asylum. If anybody wants that. Because summoning for Capra always feels like it's the hardest. To get a summon for. As a cooperator. It really does. Could put it near the little balustrade. Look at that. Walking around in one shoe. Walking around in one shoe. I just realized I have one shoe. Forget the non-clothes. I'm wearing a single shoe, a solitary shoe. Here. Like I like to spot me. I don't know. People running past that, they might not see it. If I go through here, is that cut off? Yeah, okay. So going through here, oh, you'd still spot it. It's pretty bright. It's pretty bright. I think you'd still spot it. Best case scenario would be somewhere like right here. Because they'd literally walk over it no matter where they came from. But in this way, people might think it's like a NPC. So they'd likely to go over and oh, okay. It's a shame you can't see my face. Excuse me. So you know what kind of character you're actually summoning into your world. I think that's a shame. 4 flasks for Capra? I don't think so. Let's do more of those attacks. Backstep attacks. I don't have the blade bite ring. Guess I'm gonna put it down somewhere here. There's stains here. Yeah, getting the dogs up. You fighting naked? Yeah, pretty much. It's a night shield? Oh, couldn't tell. It looks like the night shield. Maybe it's a tower shield. I think the night shield is flat up the top. Yeah. That's one of these. I'm guessing it's the Kaiten shield. It is a really nice looking shield. Which you can buy straight away. It's the Knight starting gear. It's a cool shield. Stains anymore. What do I do? Go all the way back to Firelink. The catacombs are probably too hard right now. At least for me. 10 bit. Okay, you can block. And attack through the blocks. I'm holding block there and attack through it. It's interesting. These guys do this. This happens a lot, I see in my game. Leaving the area, the enemies just kind of fly up to the walls. I didn't go sit Firelink. I was going to go backwards through Firelink. Which would be this way. And what? Level up 798 souls for a level up. I feel like I'm either too low leveled or it's just not gonna happen. That holds your summon sign all the way here. Could put my sign down here. That's just one way though. Seeing it there. But I guess if you were going... Well, no, you'd go through this area once, through the front, then you'd have the shortcut from Undead Berg, then you'd have this shortcut for Firelink Shrine, and yeah, maybe you wouldn't need to summon because you were already Estus from those shortcuts. I feel like if you were coming straight from here, or even earlier, maybe more likely to get a summon because people are struggling through the area. If they were going to summon, you'd summon somewhere earlier. As opposed to, well, even later, right next to the boss. You should be able to sit there. So that, part up there, that rampart, that, what do you call it? Not a cliff face, but a, scaffolding? That wooden scaffolding, if I can get a better look at it. You can, go there, and that's where the guys with the fire bombs are throwing them. Trying to get my binoculars up, but it won't move that far. I could... what? Is that good enough? There. Right there where that message is. Orange message. Should be able to see all the way down here. And remove the, low level of detail models that FromSoft Serve is doing. So they're removing a lot of that low detail stuff to see if you are up on that. I don't know if you can cross that bridge. Maybe that's the bridge. Yeah, that's the bridge from the parish, the Undead Berg bonfire. I better plug in my laptop because it's gonna die. And I won't have chat and I'll complain about having to plug my laptop in. I think I'm gonna get a summon. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. It's a good idea as a streamer to just have a screen running blankly while you plug your laptop in. Go. Too low level? I'm on level 6. Can you get down from there? Do you not? Oh, you do exist. You are a ragdolling model. If I get down from there, making a fool of yourself. Get down from there. I wonder why they do that. They just seem to float up in T-pose, and they're hooked by one arm. Seen that? There we go. All right, you're coming with me. See now, I feel like it's look, that's extra sticky. That model is extra sticky. Because normally they'd ragdoll away. But that left leg or right leg, whichever one it is, left leg looks like, is the point of contact. Oh. Has it lost its stickiness? Yeah. Now because it's not in a wall, it doesn't ragdoll as much. Because it was stuck to me when it came off that wall. I wonder if I can roll it into a wall and have it stuck again and then unstick it. I'm not sure that's possible. Leaving the area would do it. What do I do? Do I just go back and level? What would I need to even level to? 24? That'd be 8 souls. If anything, I just want more endurance. I could use all my littlest souls. All my littlest souls to level. It's 2,000. I could have killed the boss as well. Forget if you have to go before Petrus. With the Capra Demon. Scene. Patches. Early. DS1. Because he's down in the catacombs, and I think after the Capra Demon is when the clerics, the Thorin clerics, come down. I think. Because I've always summoned side down here so people from two sides can see it. Once they depart for the Tomb of Giants, when? When does Araya move? I want to know when. Yeah. When does Raya arrive? I swear they arrive after the Capra Demon. Raya first appears next to Petrus and Firelink after the Capra Demon is defeated, where they remain until their dialogue has been exhausted or Pinwheel is defeated. So, before Capra. If I want to. Or Pinwheel is defeated. She's the ones up with Pit where Patches tricks the player. Yep. So I can't really kill Capra in my world right now. I mean, I'll exhaust all their dialogue. Yeah, it's all about the Capra Demon. But I don't think I'm gonna get that. She's voiced by Charlie Cameron, who also voiced Quelaag's sister and Sieglin of Katarina. Cool. After... She'll be here until the player speaks to Petrus or defeats Pinwheel, both of which prompt her to leave. You see. Okay. So I just try and get a summon. Capra causes the clerics to come up. Which means that I'd have to go to... with no striking weapon, of course. Yeah. I'd have to do the catacombs, and I don't want to do the catacombs. 2,000 souls, 1,400, that'd give me 2 levels in endurance. I'm willing to put that in there. I don't think you can summon for Undead Asylum. We could try the Undead Asylum, actually. If nobody's summoning for Capra. Right now, at least. Jump off the elevator. Oh, wow, I didn't open it. I didn't even open the shortcut. That would have been really bad if I died. I completely forgot. The shortcut. I mean, I knew it existed, I just didn't open it. I just talked to the merchant and that was it. I think even if you block that, you're going to die. I like how they step forward as well. Even if you block that, you're going to die. 239. 239. One-handed, I know it's not as much, but still. Come closer. I don't want to knock you off in case you drop your firebombs. 239. 172. Okay, it's significantly. See? It's significant. In terms of strength. No damage, I should say. 330. If anything, I'd have to bleed, the Taurus demon, not the Taurus demon, sorry, the stray demon.
Oh, hello. I regret meeting you under such
Although
compromising
I'm really
circumstances.
underleveled.
At least we both made it back unscathed. Incidentally,
I'm
would
really
you care to learn any
underleveled.
sorceries? You're clearly talented, and besides, I owe you. Of course, we will require some materials, but I'm happy to teach you some
No,
elementary
I don't.
spells.
I will, yeah, I say
You're
yes, of course, but
Splendid. I am pleased. Well then.
blah blah blah.
Big master, both of us. But one day, I suppose he wished. But where does I have? But yes. It only said he would. I can only guess. For master wisdom, trouble. When the curse turned him undead, I only. Two things are.
And that's all his
Oh,
dialogue. Oh, he does Sol Rings too. Boost sorcery and the length of sorceries.
Two things are then. Oh, goodbye then. Do stay safe.
No Pyromancer, Petrus is still here. Oh, also, Lord Trek might.
Oh, miracle.
Yeah.
Very well.
Did I buy everything from you? I did.
Come again.
I don't even know if I have enough faith that any of them, even like the lightest of miracles. How did that nutty sorcerer make his way back? Yeah, maybe we'll take it in.
How did that not unexpected?
I mean, Lord Trek's here. No. It could be. I come back. Amazing Ring hit. I mean, that's true. It is true. It does have an amazing ring. Ring of favor and favor. Favor and protection. Do I do the rampart? Not the ramparts. Do I do the lower Londo ruins early? I like the Londo ruins early. I like it as an area. I don't like it as a. Well, I like it as an area aesthetically. I don't like it as an area to do. I don't like dark areas. I don't have the key for the Drake door.
What weapon? Oh, a big hand.
Of course.
Of course, who hasn't? He was a royal member. I hear he was quite. What interest have you?
Yeah, right.
Sorcery. We only fiddle. That's how we do it.
You don't even know.
Theory.
That's cool.
Enough. We're both.
He doesn't sell me shards. It's a problem. Andre does, but he can reinforce my weapons. If I well, I have some. I have some. Oh, it's already +5. Halberd, I haven't used. Never used the halberd. Make spear. War pick. I've never really used the bastard sword. Bastard sword. 1700 souls, no shard. Just sells the junk.
We're both. Goodbye then. Keep you would.
I think I have a level right. And then 1,000 souls left over. Might have 2 levels. Maybe
Enough. We're
just.
both co-
Can't make magic stuff.
Come
I
back
want to
soon.
though.
Don't.
If anything, I'd need a weapon for the stray demon, which would be something with bleed. Something with bleed. That way I'd actually kill him. Or I could practice dodging. Which I'm gonna have to, because I'm gonna lose a lot of. There are Black Knights in this. Oh, Undead Asylum. There are so many Black Knights in the Undead Asylum. I do have to go back there. I don't want to go back there early though. I don't. I'd rather be summoned for the Capra demon, but I don't think it's gonna happen. 2 for the price I want on that wide swing, that arcing swing. Okay. You're still alive. I forgot about you. It's like, it's mourning someone. Why did I never even realized that. That one hollow was mourning someone. Standing over them, mourning them. I never realized that. Just didn't put it together. I don't know why. Just didn't occur to me that that hollow's standing over someone mourning them because they're a corpse. I was like, oh, it's an item. It's a person. It's a corpse. Back at 2,000 souls. How are you dying here? Oh, you forgot about the elevator, didn't you? Didn't you? Yeah. It's funny. Tragic but funny. Guess that's why it's funny, huh? Alright. I like that lift. It's ornate. I think I see the same lift like this in Dark Souls 2. Never put it together. Has that sort of seal. Okay. There's a little trick back, because that's technically an area. Hello. Oh, he is.
You again.
Want to talk?
What is it? Our future.
Really? Guess you don't care about Petrus or anything like that right now, do you? She cannot speak. Or she has no tongue. I forgot what that ritual's called. Where you cut someone's tongue out to stop them from blaspheming. Is it elocution? I'm not sure. All I know is I've got 4 flasks. And the enemies have respawned because I've moved to an area. Oh, the music stops there. Maybe just died down for a second. Talk to you?
Oh, hello. Myself.
Yeah, you're fine.
2 things are...
Okay.
Oh. Goodbye then.
Logan is over 100 years old. Did you know that? Did you know that? It's a bonfire. I have 2 levels. I'll leave it for next time. Yes, I will. Alright, fire link. We are at fire link. There's a pyromancer. Which I think I can wear for all of these. No, 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 no. 4? 9? Wow, look at that. Okay. So this, which gives me poise, or this. Damn. How are those sorcerer's gloves, huh? 4.4. Into the hood. Hey. I think that looks better, doesn't it? Yeah, okay. Sorcerer boots, gauntlets, and the top half. Yeah, looks alright. Fully armored up. I guess I could go to the Capra Demon now instead of going back there later. How's the bastard sword go? One-handed. Just overhead. It's just a light axe one. What about with the broadsword? Back to level 1. Oh yeah, I wanted to practice parrying. That's what I wanted to do. Practice parrying. Maybe with a mail breaker? Where is it? There. 120 crit. Oh, I don't have enough dexterity. Need 2 points. 2 points into dexterity. Alright, broadsword. Shield, do I have the comparative small? I need 1 more point there. The caduceus. Hey, wow, I can still run. It's kind of neat. Go ahead. Q. 171. I don't know if I have enough dexterity for the bandit's dagger. You stunned me out of my almost parry animation. How dare you? I don't have it for a dagger, do I? Crit damage is 100. Oh, I need a lot more dexterity. Hey, that's really good. This dagger is 131 crit damage. That's really good. You crazy? Oh. You see that? 170, I don't know how much the others did. Can you attack me, please? Not with a firebomb. With your sword. So someone's coming up behind me. 70. Somebody ring the bell. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Did I parry him out of his jumping attack? Because he went. He went. And there's nothing else for me to parry. There's a rat here, but... for humanity. Rats are devouring it. Oh, and the lower undead berg. Somebody kindled. And the dogs. I forgot about all the dogs. There's so much here to kill. There's so much here to kill. Hello.
I you've come to this. They're in pure. Do it.
Yeah, there's so much dogs and hollow thieves. You don't have a melee attack. 170 on the riposte, 132 on the backstab. Okay. I see. Although again, I've just moved myself into a position where I could potentially not get any summons. So I'm not a high enough level yet. Really? You're not going to engage me? Thank you. 156. You wearing armor? Not sure. Can't tell. Too early. I'll take the hit, but... partial. I'm nearly bled out. Nearly bled out. Your shield would be much better for parrying, but I can't wield it as dexterously as you. Unfortunately. I'm gonna put my summon sign down here. Okay, somebody's coming down this way. Oh, the dog's here too. Yep. Usually it falls down, sometimes it does. Oh, tool. That's not good. Is it gonna bleed me? No, I'm not dying to two dogs, by the way. Am I? I don't want to! But I might. What? No. Oh no. That was time to heal. With the dagger, kill him with a dagger. Stutch. He knows. Nice range. Wow, I got blood lost. I had blood taken from me. It's too close. That was too close. I didn't like that at all. No. No. And they're all in their rooms. Waiting for me. Is that me or is it just... is that hazier? Oh, it's the fog gate. If you like stand near the fog gate, it blurs the... That's kind of cool. I don't think I've ever noticed that. It's still blurry. What's going on? Because my camera's situated behind the fog gate. I don't think I've ever noticed that. Never, ever. Never noticed that. I don't know, I'll put it down and wait 5 minutes and that'll be it. Give me a second. I'll give it a few minutes and then that's it. I'll take 2 hours after, or after not streaming. Still roll that attack for this. Just a jab. Just a jab. Bandit's knife. I mean, this has 300 bleed. That'd be really good. Just have the bastard sword and that way says, I was using the broadsword earlier. And the axe is pretty good too. This could bleed. I could proc bleed with this, even one-handed. And that's the way that'll kill the Taurus demon. Stray, I should say. I don't think I'm going to get a summon. I think there's too much of a soul discrepancy between levels. Parry pretty quickly. I really do need a parry shield. It doesn't tell you the type, it's just here in the description. You've either got the target shield or the buckler. Buckler's alright. It looks worse in its picture, it looks longer in its picture. It's not even a bad, like, small shield, is it? 78 physical, not at all. 76, it's actually not that bad. For being able to parry really well. Like, that blocks 76, but the, what? The stability's 40, it's 45, it's 45, yeah. It's as much as a leather shield. So you'd really want, if anything. The target shield. Because it at least has more stability. That's what you're blocking. That's what you're blocking with. You're the same shield. I don't mind this. It's not bad, but this one is much better. I prefer this one much, much more. I think it suits the Pyromancer set. No. We're probably too under-leveled. If I dried fingered it. It's your dropping attack. And when you miss and whiff, you miss a lot. You miss a lot. I think that's it. I mean, if we go back to filing this person now, these souls. I mean, why did I pop them in the first place to level up? And then I went to filing and I was like, oh, forget it. Cancel it. I want to go back to filing, but I'll keep myself away from their spawns. I'll do that here. Yep. And that'll take us to the end of the stream at 2 hours and 24 minutes. I'll say that's alright. That's as good as it's gonna get. Thanks for watching and joining. I appreciate Cedric being here. Hopefully he had a nice birthday with his cheesecake. And yeah, I'll try stream a little bit more frequently. Fingers crossed, I guess. Till I see you next.